So this dashcam is just what you need. So if there was any camera which came close to what perfection might be called, the VIOFO A229 Ultra takes the top spot in that list. So I've been testing out the A229 Ultra from the past 2 days and drove it around a lot on the highways in rainy conditions, in heavy overcast conditions, and it's safe to say you can just forget about every other dashcam in the market because the A229 Ultra is simply the dashcam to go with. So let's just show you straight away rather than keep telling you why the A229 Ultra is so good and why this should be your next dashcam purchase. Let's take a look. So here's the front camera video sample in heavy overcast conditions, and have you seen a better footage in such conditions? I'm quite sure you haven't. So this is the front 4K resolution shooting at 30 fps with a bitrate of 36,000 kbps. Now do note that I had set the bitrate to maximum and the file size is about 260 MB per minute, and this gets the Starvis-2 IMX678 sensor. The contrast, the saturation, the brightness are top of the line, are hitting the right points. I mean, this is the best possible front camera footage which I have seen from any dashcam out there. It's hard to believe that this is a dashcam footage. This looks more like a professional camera footage which you usually shoots for vlogs or for some movies. Moving on to the nighttime footage, this effect similarly applies. Now do note that I had put the CPL filter for this camera which is available right inside the box. So this CPL filter also working in tandem with the camera to remove any headlight reflections, any glares, and what you get is a crystal clear, sharp, crisp and top-notch footage even during nighttime. The Starvis-2 effect clearly seen. You get those proper headlight dots in the video. You don't get that high glare or that white blob of headlight which we usually see in non-Starvis-2 cameras. The night footage shining through and through. You cannot simply complain. Again, this kind of footage, and you have one of the best looking night video qualities from the front camera in its full glory at a 4K resolution. Moving on to the rear camera sample. Now at first instance you might not notice or observe that this is a rear camera sample, because since this camera also shoots 4K with Starvis-2 IMX678, the footage looks exactly the same like the front camera, although, or should I say, as if the front camera was placed at the rear. You simply cannot get a better rear camera video quality from any other dashcam except the A229 Ultra. Now in terms of bitrate, in terms of file size, there is only a marginal difference, wherein this gets about 34,000 kbps of bitrate with 250 MB per minute of file size. Very marginal difference. So you can more or less say that this is 99.9% the same video quality of what you get from the front camera, giving you a balanced look and a balanced feel from both front and the rear. Moving on to the nighttime quality from the rear, similar effect, no white blobs of light in the middle of the screen. You get a crystal clear number plate read. You get a proper exposure of the headlights of the number plate. The field of view of the rear camera is quite good and sufficient enough to cover a large area right behind the car. So you can be assured that when you install the A229's Ultra's front and the rear camera, you get the best possible front and the rear camera footage, and you simply cannot beat the A229 Ultra's video quality in terms of its bitrate, in terms of its HDR effect which you are seeing on the screen, and the power of Starvis-2 combining together to give you that simply perfect dash cam. Moving on to the interior camera quality, so this is where you can see a slight difference in terms of sharpness and in terms of clarity, because since this is a full HD resolution camera and the rest of the two cameras are 4K, you see a slight dip in terms of sharpness, but the overall quality remains pretty much the same. This too gets a Starvis-2 IMX662 sensor, has a bitrate of about 15,000 kbps with a file size of about close to 110 MB per minute. So overall, the interior camera quality impresses in terms of its widest field of view, that's about 210 degrees, covering both the driver side window, the passenger side window, and the windows from both rear passenger sides. I mean, pretty much covers everything around the car with a single camera, with a single proper placement of the camera. You won't find a better interior or the cabin camera in any other dash cam except the A229 Ultra and probably the A329S. So here's a sample from the VIOFO A329S interior camera which shoots 2K resolution, but this is not to show you that camera. This is to show you the different perspective, the different angle which you can achieve using the same camera. So if you do place the interior camera of the A229 Ultra slightly lower in the windshield as you're seeing right now, you can get this same perspective which gives you a 360 degree, near 360 degree coverage around the car. So this too is a very flexible and a very convenient aspect because most interior cameras come pre-attached with the main camera unit. So you don't have the flexibility of attaching the interior camera anywhere you like, except wherein the VIOFO A229 Ultra and the A329S, you can attach the interior camera wherever you like and get different perspectives and different video angles which enhance your vision surrounding the car. So here's a nighttime footage of the interior camera. Now this shoots in infrared during complete dark conditions. So this is what you get, and you get proper illumination inside the cabin even though the cabin was like totally and completely dark. Hardly there was any light inside, but still you will be able to visualize anybody sitting inside the car, all the things that might have been kept in the car, and pretty much everything due to the inbuilt infrared lights of the cabin camera along with a similar field of view. So if this doesn't convince you to buy the A229 Ultra, I don't know what will. But for those of you who are already convinced and want to get this camera, well, here's an exclusive coupon code just from my side, from the GizmoBeep channel, to all those who are looking to get the A229 Ultra. Just apply the coupon code GizmoBeep Ultra on the VIOFO website. The purchase link is given in the description below. So you get a straight up 1000 rupee discount on both the dual channel and the triple channel variants of this camera. So bringing down the price from 34 to 33,000 for the dual channel variant and to 38,000 from the 39,000 for the triple channel variant. Additionally, you can get extra 5% off via refund if you pay via bank linked UPI. You can also get some additional discount if you do pay via credit or debit cards. I think it's probably about 2%. And to those of you who feel the budget is a bit more stretched and kind of a bit overpriced camera, you can buy this camera at a price of about close to 3,000 rupees per month in the form of no cost EMI. So you get no cost EMI for a duration of 3, 6 or 12 months. So this camera is pretty much approachable and can be purchased even at the tightest of the budgets. So go ahead, do not miss this opportunity because this camera is simply perfect, and this camera is what your car and your family deserves for complete safety and complete peace of mind. I personally recommend the VIOFO A229 Ultra to every single one of you. So go ahead, click down on the description and buy the dash cam before somebody else does. And if you do have any doubts or queries regarding this camera, just write that down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And of course, I'll continue to test out this camera. I'll continue to test out all of its features, and I'll be bringing up a full detailed review video of this camera soon. So if you don't want to miss that video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button of my channel right now, smash that like button, and share this video with all your friends who want a perfect and the most safest dash cam which you can buy for your car. See you in the next one.